What's up, boys?
Hey, gentlemen, good to see you.
Great to see you. What is the last thing you hung on your wall?
That's like a constant thing at my house, actually.
Okay.
We are con we con it's just decorations constantly over here. So I actually just took down all the Christmas decorations yesterday, and then immediately as they came down, Valentine's Day stuff went up. And then my daughter is about to have her second birthday party this coming week, so the house is about to be plastered in Sesame Street. Um, so yeah, it's not like a LeBron poster on my wall. It's Elmo.
Um, Honestly, it's been a little while over here. Um, Probably photos from our wedding, like framed photos from our wedding. So, I mean, that's probably been over a year now. So, like maybe a year and a half. So it's been a little while. My wife does all the holiday decorative things for the most part. So, I can't claim any hanging on the walls for that.
Nice. See, I'm happy you mentioned wedding photos because our wedding photos are all of our frames that we loved have all been broken by our children.
Ooh, ooh.
And now I'm like, we have to hang them. And like, I don't want to hang them. I like them in frames. I like them where they were. They're not like low down, but like they're not like high up in the air. But now we have to hang them. And the one thing that me and my wife don't do well together is hanging things. So
I know that.
not looking forward to hanging things. Are you guys good with like your wives at like doing projects together? You guys good at that?
Ooh.
I feel like initially no, but then I just realized that like Katie has spent way more time thinking about this shit than I have, so I'm just gonna let her tell me what to do, and that's worked out pretty well. So
Okay.
like we do new family photos every year. We put those up a couple months ago, and like just tell me where they go, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
for
you
me,
don't
it's
do it
like
together though. But you don't hang it together.
We do it together. I'm the one that hangs it, and she tells me like where it should be, you know. So
Okay.
she's there. She's like the coach,
Got it.
and I'm the guy off the bench.
Got it. Got it.
for us, it's probably project dependent. It's probably taken a couple of years for us to understand who has strengths in what areas and who doesn't. And I think we both like to be involved in those projects, but we finally come to the realization that one of us is better at this, so let them take the lead and be there to support. So project to project depends.
Okay. Yeah. It's been how long have I been with Siobhan? It's been 8 years. We're starting not to kill each other when putting something together, but still gets close.
Finally getting there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still gets close. All right, what's up? It's the brunch breakdown. Didi out here in Los Angeles. Chris and Dan are in Pittsburgh today. On the show, Applebees. Yo, subscribe to Applebees. We're talking all about it. Um, there is a college football player who literally will not leave the NCAA, and we're going to talk about him. Reese Witherspoon is making drinks with snow in Nashville, and we got a big brunch court today, and we got music, we got beer, we got more. It's the brunch breakdown. Dan, let everybody know where they can find us.
Of course, you can find brand new episodes of the Brunch Breakdown every Wednesday anywhere podcasts are available. Make sure you're following or subscribing, whatever they call it. Click that button, let that brand new episode come to you each and every Wednesday. It's as simple as that. Leave us a review while you're there too, anywhere. Doesn't matter, Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Odyssey, doesn't matter. A review goes a long way, so we appreciate that. Full video episodes available on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. If you missed that announcement last week, video episodes now available on Spotify. They will be there whenever, not first thing in the morning, not noon Eastern. They'll be there when they get there. Okay. Same place you find the audio, you can find the video on Spotify. Now, YouTube, Facebook, that's same old, right? Noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, on demand anytime you want to watch after that on either of those two channels. We're everywhere on social media, whether that's Facebook or X or Instagram or Threads or Triller or TikTok, at Brunch Breakdown for all of them. Find us there. We'll follow us, we follow you back. That's simple. And of course, can't forget about the sounds of brunch, people. We talk music each and every week. We put it to you in a nice little playlist. We leave last week's on there in case you need to catch up a little bit. You want to hear that snazzy tune one more time. Didn't want to forget about it. So it's there. We call it the sounds of brunch. We update it on Spotify, exclusively on Spotify, every Friday.
Beautiful. Well, now it's time to get random topics off our chests. Chris, what's on your mind, sir?
Two things. The first of which being, this is the first of our regularly scheduled Sunday morning recordings. And I want to thank you boys for changing your schedules around like multiple times throughout the duration of this podcast to accompany me and accommodate me. People don't know behind the scenes. Well, you probably get the gist of it, like, because there's been a lot of times I'm not even on the podcast. I got scheduling issues. I got issues. And so this, I think,
put it on the playlist.
Yeah. I think this will hopefully stick for a little while. I haven't missed a podcast episode yet this year, which is big. So I appreciate you boys. Thank you for that. Also, people listening don't know, in this first installment of trying to get this right, I sent our Zoom link to a different group chat, and it didn't go well this morning. We almost had about 6 guest hosts on the podcast. Thanks to everybody who joined. That edition was not recorded. Thank God. Otherwise, I have a completely unrelated topic to get off my chest, and it's very short and sweet, so let's dive in. Is there a bigger red flag in the world than seeing a person who works at a car dealership but doesn't drive that brand of car?
Ooh. Ooh.
Good question. Like that topic.
Wow. That's like LeBron wearing Adidas or just rocking Reeboks.
Yeah.
I just think like how dare you? And I'm not even car shopping, but I drive to take the kids to daycare. I drive by this same car dealership all the time. And I see different makes and models turn in there. I know that like those aren't the people that work at the car dealership, most likely, because you can get your car repaired. Any type of car can be repaired at like a Chevy dealership. But I've just been thinking, like, what if the person in the Mitsubishi actually works there? You know? And then you're trying to tell me to buy the Chevy Equinox and you're telling me all the good things, but you don't even drive that brand of car. Like, how dare you? I think it should be a requirement, but I'm sure there are people out there who work at a car dealership but drive something else. And that's I mean, if I run into that situation, I'm leaving.
And it's one thing if they drive like a much nicer vehicle. Like, listen, you've done very well for yourself as a salesman. I can kind of understand that. However, you are probably in position to get a very good employee discount at said dealership with said make and model. So that's highly questionable. Oh, I love this.
I never thought about this before, but what do you do if all right, let's say you're just a really good car salesman. You worked at Kia for years and years and years, and then freaking Mercedes comes calling. You might not be able to afford a Mercedes. So, like, what do you do in that situation? Does Mercedes hook up their employees with Mercedes? I need to know this.
They probably
like, yes, you're
should.
Gonna take this. You're gonna drive the Mercedes to the shuttle lot. That's where you'll park your car.
It's a whole process.
There's a satellite lot 2 miles from here. You'll park there. Your Mercedes will be waiting. You drive that into work.
So you just drive the 3 miles to work in your Mercedes, and that's how you get to know the car. You do that 5 days.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Low mileage, and they can sell that son of a bitch right around. Turn it around. Boom. Low mileage vehicle. Good to go.
Yeah. I don't know anything about car sales, but I think that should be a requirement. Like, if you're going to work here, you have to drive this brand of car, and maybe they should just give them the car. I don't know. Like Dan said, I mean, how much is a car? If you work at a car dealership, like, you're getting factory prices on the car, right?
Oh, yeah. You're getting a deal.
Yeah. I don't know.
But you may not care about cars that much, depending on where you work, right? So you may just be like, I don't want to spend that much money on the car. Or like, I'm good with my car that I've had for the last 10 years. I don't need a new car, but I can sell you this one. So maybe but if you don't drive it every day, dude, that's tough.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag.
It is.
Wow. The next time we go to buy a car, which might be soon, because Siobhan hates her car. I'm just gonna mess with the the dealer, just ask him things like that.
What do you drive?
Yeah, what do you drive?
Yeah.
And he's gonna be like a Tesla, and I'm gonna be like, then why am I here? Find me, find me the person who drives a Toyota Highlander. Like, what are we doing? Like, that guy, he drives a Highlander.
Yeah. That's
And
what
I want
you
proof.
walk in. The
I want your
first
VIN
salesman to
number.
walk up to you. Yeah. The first salesman that walks up to you. Hey, can I help you guys today? You can help me if you drive this car. If this is your car. If not, find me the person in the back that drives this car. I'm speaking to nobody else.
Just straight up say, like, take me to your car. Now.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God. That would be dude,
I would love
That's
to
a
see
must.
that.
Have to do it.
Yep.
Have to do it. Good God. Dan, get it off your chest.
Well, I have a question to start off this for you gentlemen and all of our listeners. How many times in your life has it snowed so much that you are very glad that you went to the grocery store and stocked up food for an entire week? How many times were you like, good thing we did that? Good thing we did that because we've been stuck. How many times? Count them on your hand. Okay. Like you knew you'd be stuck there for days and days. Why do we keep doing this over and over again? I don't mean Texas and Florida where you get an inch of snow and you feel trapped because you're not used to it. I'm talking to you, Northeast. Okay. I'm talking to you, all of you. If citizens of Buffalo can make it through 8+ inches of snow to attend a football game in 12-degree weather, then you can survive a day or two with maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow on the ground, which get plowed off fairly easily, by the way. Okay. It doesn't take that long. This is no joke. Okay. We were forecasted early last week to get somewhere between 1 to 3 inches of snow. And my wife and I do our grocery shopping during the week. So we avoid the weekend rush. We have the ability to do that. And again, I've been encouraging people that for years. Do your shopping, pick a weeknight, get it done. So we go during the regularly scheduled night of the week. Just so happens to be the night before. Okay, the night before this snow was coming, and it was an absolute madhouse. It was like Super Bowl Sunday, and people were all in there getting all their snacks and chips and everything like that, freaking out, stocking up 1 to 3 inches of snow. If you live in the Northeast or you get snow on a regular basis, how many times in your entire life have you been stuck at home for days? Like days? Any? Like once? Twice? In my lifetime, maybe twice? Now, if they were calling for like 8, 10, 12 inches of snow, listen, like I get that. But get a grip of yourselves and get a grip of reality that enough of this doomsday snow freak out. Okay. Let's get to the grocery store now because we may not be able to leave the house. That's what I need to get off my chest this week.
Dude, how much snow did you get?
That night?
Yeah.
We got between 1 and 3 inches that night. Now, since we've had a couple more days of accumulation,
yeah,
but not all at once. Not all at once. We got maybe 1 to 2 inches that night where people were freaking out at the grocery store.
Yeah, we were the same. They were like saying like up to 4 to 6, and we were like, oh shit, this is gonna be a thing. And then woke up and it was nothing. But then like later in the day, got murdered by snow. We ended up getting like 8 inches. It was kind of crazy. But I had to. One of my girls has an ear infection, so I had to go to Giant Eagle, the pharmacy, the grocery store, to get her medicine. And it was the night or the day before, or like that night of, when it was going to, and I noticed the same thing. It was people were going crazy. I was like, I just want to go to the pharmacy. Can you people like move? And I was like potentially going to get some other stuff there. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to get this and go because this is insane. I couldn't find a parking spot. It was ridiculous.
I don't get it. People, we have snow plows. They're working around the clock. You'll be able to get out.
Didi, how much snow did you
Didi's
get?
like, oh yeah, I can't really get all.
Boys, this fits in perfectly. I want to get this off my chest. I've been in LA for what will be 10 years in August. So coming up on 10 years that I will have been in Los Angeles. And there are few things that still surprise me when they happen. Severe weather reports on the news. And I shared one with you guys on Instagram that a lot of people thought was fake. And I'm like, no, not fake, guys. This is real. Click on it. KTLA, Southern California, to not see the sun for a while. After a sunny start to the week, officials are warning SoCal residents to not expect to see the sun for a while. That was a report. People were out doing live news coverage, just pointing up the camera to the sky that was just gray. Not raining, just gray. It's rained since, but it hasn't even rained that much. But I guess here it has rained a lot. And it's just funny watching, talking to my dad, got snow, seeing you guys, seeing a bunch of people post pictures of snow and all this stuff, whatever. And it's like, yeah, it's drizzling in California. We're not leaving the house. All plans are canceled. Birthday parties are canceled. Everything's canceled. No one wants to travel in the rain, in light rain. And it's, oh man, dude, I'm telling you. Severe weather here, and the temperatures, frost warnings are my actual favorite, because that like bumps out anything that happens. It's like we go live to blah 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 as she's cold and it's 40 degrees and they're like, in the morning, just want to let anyone know, if you're in the valley, you might see frost on your windows, so prepare accordingly for your commute to work. There might be frost on the windows. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the most amazing thing in the world. It really is. And then it's like 68 by lunchtime. You're like, what? Dude, dude, it's honestly, anyone who makes fun of California for that, like, I'm like, you just got to watch a local news report. It's amazing. It's honestly the most amazing thing in the world. Like, there's no weather here, but they get amped about it. Like at home when there's like snow coming. Like, no, frost warning. Get prepared. Could you imagine? And then after that, the frost warning for like 5 minutes, it's like, all right, 3 people were killed downtown today. And but dude, it's amazing.
Well, have you seen the sun lately? Has it poked its head out, or is it really?
Dude, no, it actually, I mean, listen, the officials were right. I haven't seen the sun. The sun, but it also just feels like Pittsburgh. So it's funny. It's like Pittsburgh weather is severe. It's like emergency weather.
Yeah, emergency weather over there. And here it's like, yep, Tuesday.
Yeah, it just feels like home.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to look until March. That sounds about right.
I'm glad you're getting a little taste at home there, Didi.
Yeah. A little reminder.
Yeah. Just like, man, got to plan that trip soon. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, boys. Well, let's get into what we are drinking. Let's get into Brews Day, guys. All right, Chris, what you got?
I still haven't had a beer this year, guys. I am currently drinking coffee. I did make the switch to Tim Hortons. How do you guys feel about Tim's?
Easy.
You guys like Tim's?
I like Tim's.
What'd you switch away from?
We were doing Starbucks for a while.
Smart. Get away from Starbucks. Don't buy Don't have Starbucks in your home.
It's my favorite. I love Starbucks Pike. That's my favorite. Pike. But so good. Yeah. But this won't shock you guys. Costco sells Tim like 5-pound thing. So
of course, there you go. There he is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Dan, what are you drinking? What have you been drinking?
Well, since you outed me that this is a morning episode for us, this might come off as a little weird, but yeah, we're drinking over here. We're drinking live, okay? Because I was worried that scheduling this in the mornings, Brews Day might lack a little luster, and we've already been, we've heard some of the listeners not happy with Brews Day lately.
Who cares?
So,
who cares?
So I'm here for them. That I'm drinking. I don't care what time it is. I'm drinking for you. I'm drinking for them. And I'm keeping the theme. Do you remember what I had last week, boys? A little milk and cookies, maybe? Well, this is the Monster Milk.
Oh.
We're keeping the theme alive. This is the Monster Milk from Strange Roots. They do a lovely job. It's of course exactly what you think it is. It's a dessert stout conditioned on Oreo cookies, and you get the vanilla, you get the chocolate. It's not too boozy, a little less, a little ABV's a little lower than last week. Okay, it is early. This is gonna be a slow sipper. Okay, but I don't mind this beer warming up. The stouts, that's really what you want them, kind of that low 50-degree temperature range, maybe upper 40s depending on the stout. So I could
frost
take
weather in LA is what you kind of want.
frost weather. Yes, perfect frost weather beer. Don't leave it outside too long. Can get dangerous, but I'm in it to win it. Milk and cookies is the theme for 2024 so far, and the Monster Milk is what I have here this morning.
Man, I like it. Before we started recording, Dan said he's going to look at some houses today. Get drunk, go look at houses, man. Let's go.
Ooh,
It'll be a
That's
fun
the
little
way.
Sunday.
Dan's gonna buy. He's gonna buy 4 houses today.
Yeah.
just Uber. Yeah, dude, that'd be just Uber to each one. Man,
Ooh.
dude, that'd be
Car bar on the
fire.
way.
That-
Car bar.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. I
Whoa.
like that. I like that idea.
That just changed the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Uber to each one. Or
Yeah.
freaking yeah. That should be a show.
Take a
That
nap.
should be a show.
Take a nap in the master. You know, whatever.
That
Some of
should
the open
be-
houses, if they're really nice, they have little, some food out sometimes.
Drunk house hunters.
Nice little pairing. Drunk house hunters.
Drunk house hunters. You and the real estate agent just hop in the freaking van, and you
Yeah.
guys just all, not the real estate agent, she's driving, but like you and your partner just go around, just freaking looking at houses.
I know 3 guys that could do that show. So
Oh man,
In a heartbeat. Yeah. We'll stream it on Max so it doesn't,
dude,
part of the family, part of the programming.
this is
That's big. Move over comedians watching
yeah,
House Hunters.
yeah.
This is the new one. Comedians on couches watching House Hunters. This is the new one right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we got something, guys. I think we got
Mhm.
something. TM, TM, TM.
TM.
All right. Last night went out for me and Siobhan went out for our friend Courtney's birthday, and I watched the amazing game last night. Good God. Packers 49ers was like just awesome, even though rainstorm. Don't know why anyone was there, but hey, football game was great. And I had 3 of these last night, and I feel weird today, but Mayberry IPA from El Segundo Brewing in El Segundo, California, which is like a town like right outside of Los Angeles, basically where the airport is El Segundo. And it was delightful, very delightful. So delightful that I had 3 of them with wings that were and fries that were better than the wings, though. Cajun seasoned fries that were better than the wings.
Ooh,
So,
all right.
but it was a legit evening, and I had those. So yeah, so that's what I was sipping on last night. So shouts to the Mayberry IPA from El Segundo Brewing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like the sound of that. Cool. Very nice. Ooh, fries better than the wings, though. That's not what you
Yeah.
signed up for.
Not what you signed up for, but it was but it got the job done. The game was good. People were good. What it was. So boys,
Nice.
cheers.
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 Couple beers, buying some houses, new TV
Oh, yeah.
show. Let's go.
Dude,
Man,
we got all the
making
things.
mo-
Oh yeah,
Making money over here.
beers, houses, TV shows, Applebees. Here we go. Applebee's is now has a date night pass that is actually going on sale. It will actually have been probably most likely sold out and hopefully bought by all 3 of us by the time that you guys hear this. But they have a date night pass for $200 that gives you 52 nights at Applebee's for the year. It's a $1,500 value, $200. They're selling them until supplies, as long as supplies last. Whoa. Listen, I don't love Applebee's, but I feel like I might need this.
I mean, it's a good deal. You get basically $30 allocated per week. It's a kind of, they call it what the date night pass. So you're supposed to go with your date, $30 in food per week, doesn't include alcohol. But yes, if you do the math, $1,500 in value. And gentlemen, this is not for just dine-in only. You can use this for online ordering.
Oh, come on.
Huge stipulation.
Come on.
Huge piece of it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You would think dine in only. No, sir. No, ma'am. Online orders as well. We're all jumping in on this, right? It's a no-brainer. $30 in food at Applebee's per week. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. That
What are you
seems like a
paying?
lot.
$5 on top of that for 2 meals?
Yeah, that seems like a lot of money at Applebee's.
Right.
And
Especially if they bring that 2 for 20 back. Oh, let's go.
Well, that's the thing. Most of those, like, if you go to any place, like any like Applebee's, Chili's, like places like that, right? You go to any of those places, they have like the date meal thing where it's like you 2 entrees and it's like $30. So like that's basically what they're telling you to do. Get one of our like 2 entree things that like cost $30, which you get. So it's like, come on. And they don't even care about you buying alcohol. That's what I thought this whole thing was about. I didn't know you could order inside. I didn't know you could order just to go. They don't even care. Dude,
right.
Applebee's doing the Lord's work.
What I just don't get is like what prompted this, you know? Like normally there's a catch. Normally there's a catch, you know, like
right.
You get like like I think about like when I buy supplements, like I'll get something and it'll be like 20% off your first order, but then they have my email, you know? So they like basically give me that discount in exchange for I'm paying them my email, and then they just keep sending me sale shit that I inevitably end up buying, you know? So like what prompted this? I don't understand, but I mean, it seems like a deal that's too good. And so then when it's a deal that's too good, I'm like, there's got to be a catch. But you can order, you don't even have to go in. You like, I don't understand. I'm so confused by this.
I just want to know how many they're selling, because of course it doesn't tell you that. It just says until supplies last. So I'm like, what is supplies last?
Right.
Like,
right.
I need to
like
know.
100. Is it like 5,000? You know, how many of those are they selling? And like, if you're a couple that goes to Applebee's, you probably go there frequently already. You're not like, you know what, babe, this is the one time a year. Let's go to Applebee's. Let's do it. Let's go to Applebee's. You don't go to Applebee's once if you go to Applebee's. You like Applebee's. You're a frequent consumer of Applebee's already. And so Applebee's is like, how do we get those people to come back even more? I don't get that. I don't get that. Because I mean, how frequent would you be able to order and eat from Applebee's every single week?
I mean,
it's a lot of Applebee's. They don't have the largest menu in the world.
I feel like but I feel like Applebee's is like a weeknight place. Like it is like if you go, like you go weekly, you probably do go every Friday night to Applebee's.
Right.
Maybe they've found that like their target audience is actually like, it's not the date night couple, it's families, but they know the families are going to buy this. But then if you have like a family of 5 showing up, you're obviously going to pay more than $30. But so this is going to make that family go even more. Maybe
that's fair, because honestly, you're knocking 2 out there with $30. So yeah, that's genius too. I was thinking about how, like, I know in like where I live, a lot of like on Friday night, high school football, there are just kids everywhere, all that. Like Applebee's, that's where you go. And like, I feel like you just buy this for your 16-year-old and say, have a ball. Just go. Have a good time.
Yeah. There's probably no, minimum requirement where it has to be 2 people, right? They're advertising it as date night, but a 16-year-old can put down $30 worth of Applebee's fairly easily.
Yeah.
You get a couple sampler platters and you are good to go, my friend.
Man, this is
so. What is there a restaurant that either of you would actually want something like this for? So a restaurant that you would be like, you know what, I'm okay going there around 52 times a year ordering, because Applebee's, like I said, how many times are you going to have riblets before you're like, I need a break? I need a break from the riblets. You know, the shrimp was a little slimy last time, so I am afraid to go back to that. So, like, is there a restaurant, whether it's a bigger chain, and let's eliminate fast food here, right? Because $30 at fast food just isn't right. Fast food, fast casual, let's eliminate that. Is there a sit down restaurant that you could be like, you know what? I would do that. I would do that.
Absolutely. There is a place kind of out towards the airport in Robinson. It's called Typhoon, and I literally ask to get that food once a week, and my wife is often like, stop, like, no, like, we'll do it next week. Can we have some variety, please? So I would absolutely eat there once a week because I'm trying to do it already, and there's obstacles in my way. And if I had this pass, I'd be like, babe, come on, we've invested in this company. Like, let's just go.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for me, I look at a place like Cheesecake Factory where there are some things, no doubt, on the menu that can be a little pricey if you're there for dinner, but that menu is so deep.
Yeah.
It would take you 52 weeks to go through it. Like, I'm confident there's 52 meal options in there without repeating anything, that the menu at Cheesecake Factory is that deep, that lengthy. So I think that would be a good one. And they got lunchtime pricing in there, so maybe a little extra, but like $30 Cheesecake Factory every week on the house. I'm there.
Dude, Cheesecake Factory is the first one that came to my head because I love Cheesecake Factory more than my children. Like, I love Cheesecake Factory so much. And you could even tell me that I could only order from like half the menu, and I would be like, perfect.
Fine.
You can't go past page 32. You don't get to go. You don't get to go into the 60s and stuff. No. Like, you could tell me half the menu, and I would be like, yep, this is perfect for Cheesecake Factory. But there is this, and it's funny you mentioned Thai food. There's this, the best Thai in the goddamn universe. It's a place called Sri Siam. I would do this for more. I would get Thai every freaking week if I could. I would honestly get Thai like every day if I could. I have such a Thai problem. I had to find Thai at Costco to supplement my Thai obsession. So
good for you. They got some good
and
options.
it does the job. It's all right. I'll send you the brand. I'll tell you, Chris.
Right.
It does the job. It doesn't do exactly what you want, but it does the job.
Nice.
Yeah. Ready in 5 minutes.
You had to supplement your Thai problem.
I had to supplement my Thai problem. Yeah.
Kirkland's Thai. That's it for me.
Dude, it's so funny. They have this section in Costco where it's like there's Thai, there's like teriyaki style chicken, there's like a bunch of different like Asian infused type of foods, but it's all from this company, and like it's like Ron's Thai. It's like but it's actually good. And I'm like, bro, I'm not to profile, but I'm surprised Ron had Thai like this, but he does, and he actually does a pretty good job.
Ron's Thai. Well, Applebee's. We'll tell you next week if any of us got the pass. Because it's happening. All right. So let's go to the next topic, and that is what's the guy's name? Cam McCormick. He
sounds like a spice brand.
Van Wilder.
It's next to Ron's Thai. It's Cam's McCormick. Like, oh, is that like the McCormick brand? No, it's Cam's McCormick.
College football player Cam McCormick was a tight end at Miami in 2016, and he will play college football this season for his 9th year coming up. Boys, when you saw this, what did you think? Because I know I thought, this can't be right, and this can't be real, and it is.
It doesn't seem right. The man, I'm going to call him a man because he's turning 26 in the spring. So my first thought was, if you told me that I could go back to college at 26, would the perspective be different? This man has learned a lifetime in 9 years in college. He got 2 extra years in 2022 because he's had 5 season-ending surgeries or injuries. That's the other thing. How many injuries, season-ending injuries, does it take before you're like, football isn't for me? It's not for me. It just won't. No. I'm not going to go out there and do this again. So I can't ever walk. It's worth it to stay at Miami for another 2 years. So maybe there's maybe a few colleges where it becomes worth it. USC, Arizona State, Miami. That's probably the only place you'd be like, okay, let's go again.
Yeah. At some point, you got to start thinking about like, how's my body going to feel 10 years from now? Like, but okay. So, I mean, obviously, this was like ridiculous. I remember the year after I graduated college, still had like a few friends who were there doing like the 5th year thing or the extra semester thing. And I was so unbelievably jealous. I did not want to leave. I just wanted to stay there. And that like kind of dissipated a little bit once everybody graduated, but we were still getting together and like having the parties and stuff like that. So I was still like, man, wouldn't it be so fun if like we still didn't have responsibilities and we just went back to college and did the same thing. But then like after a while, I started remembering about how I would like wake up in friends' houses, like on the floor, and like they hadn't vacuumed in 3 months. And I was just like, you know what? I'm moving past this point in my life. And to the point of like by 26, 27, I was definitely like, yeah, I don't need to go back there anymore. I'll just hang out with my friends in clean houses that we maintain. So I can't imagine it from that perspective. But then I also couldn't help but notice on his announcement on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, he tweeted a photo that said last ride. And there's a quote on it, or there's a sentence on it that says, the pursuit of excellence has no goal line. And I could not stop laughing. I'm still laughing at that quote. I don't know if he put that on there to like be motivational or just like lean in to the fact of how ridiculous this is, but it's maybe the best one-liner I've seen on any type of like college athlete graphic. So I don't know, man. I think at the end of the day, like he's probably making money at Miami and he's probably not going to the NFL. So like this is probably financially good for him. Get your money. And then boy, I hope when you're 36, you can walk.
Are we sure he's making money? Like, because listen, are we sure he's making money? Because I never heard of this guy before. Like, I really, when I see this story, I'm like, okay, I feel like his family must be like very rich. Okay. They have to be. There's just no way you do this if you just have any responsibilities whatsoever or any thoughts or whatever. Like, he's not going to the NFL. He's not, like, what are we doing? Like, you should have 5 degrees by now. Like, what do you like? Unless we find out that this guy is like in med school or something, then it's like, okay, then we change the story. Then he might even get like a TV show. Like, this is a whole different situation here. But like, I don't know. And as the person on the brunch breakdown who went to college the longest, I remember going into, so it was like October of 5th year, right? And I just remember doing my capstone class and being like, I hate this. Like, I really wish I didn't transfer schools and I just like could have been done by now. Like, I was so done with school by like that second month. I was like, it's not a big deal. Everyone's still here, or some people are still here. It's cool. It's cool. And then I was just like, I'm done. I couldn't imagine. And I could not imagine doing that for that long or any, no. 4 years is I get why they put 4 years because that's enough. It's enough.
So I looked this up. He's a transfer to Miami. The majority of his career was spent at Oregon. He earned an undergraduate degree in advertising and his master's in advertising / brand responsibility at Oregon. He has 2 degrees already. So he's just taking undergrad courses at Miami now just to play, just so he can play. It's
a little ballet,
and like some of these,
whatever.
Intermediate
light on
basketball.
Your feet.
Right. Like, and some of these injuries are, like we talked about, you're worried about your long-term health. Torn ACL. And then he broke his left ankle in the 2018 season opener. He missed the 2019 and 2020 seasons due to complications following that surgery, and then tore his Achilles on the opposite leg 2 games into the 2021 season.
Achilles
How many
is
signs
rough.
do you need? That right at that point, you're like, that's it. It's been fun. Thanks very much. But nope, gonna give it another run. 26 years old. That's a long time in college. It's a long time in college.
God, I mean, honestly, if we're talking about him making possible money, if he's not on like a AARP commercial next year during college football season, somebody's dropping the ball. Like, there's a way you can do this. There's some old people thing that he has to be on. Like,
Lean
you know, they have like
lean
the
into it,
Heisman
man.
House. Like, he's got to be doing something like that. Because, man, dude, 26. And let's say he gets like, dude, you know how, because people know who he is now. It's like, if you're some 18-year-old coming out from college, coming out from high school, and you just get like a solid hit on this guy, like, call him grandpa or something. Like, it can't, like, even in practice, like, I bet this dude's gonna get in fights in practice because people are gonna be talking so much shit on him. Dude, he's so old. Like, think about what 26 years old was to an 18-year-old.
He's gonna
Think
get
about
mad.
that.
He's gonna get mad because they're not respecting their elders. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
dude.
He's probably got coaches younger than him on the sideline,
Oh.
like assistant coaches.
Yeah, dude. Because like what all those players do, they come like so many of those players do. They come back like after they can't make it to the pros or don't want to play somewhere else, and they come back and be like grad assistants and stuff like that. He's older than them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll be following that storyline all season long.
I can't wait.
Yeah. I honestly I can't wait too. I just can't wait to see how he cashes in on some NIL money on this story. There's ways to do it. There's been some good ways to do it. All right. Well, let's get into a massive brunch court we have. And we're going to start with our friend Reese Witherspoon, friend of the Brunch Breakdown. She's in Nashville where they got snow. They don't get a lot of snow there. Every couple years they get like snow and it basically shuts down everything. And she made a nice Chocosino, nice drink with real snow. She went outside. It's all on her TikTok, took a mug, scooped out the snow, made a drink, and went super viral with people saying that snow's dirty, all these other things, but I don't know. Drink looked good. She was drinking it. Guys, what'd you think about my friend Reese?
So I'll be honest. At first, I was a bit alarmed at this. I was like, "We're using snow? Like, really? Like real snow?" Yeah, you're right. It's in the video. She's out there scooping snow off of something.
Looked like a car, which
yeah, better options there. So it's snow plus she added chocolate syrup and then salted caramel syrup and then cold brew coffee. So then I thought about it and I thought Reese is onto something here. That actually sounds pretty good. Pretty good. So I don't know about the whole snow thing. Maybe you're safe if you do this once. I don't know what goes on up in the atmosphere and changes in precipitation and what it could potentially landing on. And, the air isn't exactly the highest quality it's ever been in the history of the planet. I drink this. I drink this once.
I thought you made it. You were saying something and you like reached for it. And I was like, oh my God, you made it. No, you didn't make it. I was so disappointed. Like,
there is snow on the ground.
You'll be able to see that when you're editing clips. You'll be able to see the excitement on my face when you like reached your arm over. I thought you were like, my friend Reese, she's on to something. And I'm like, man.
Maybe later today. Maybe when we're house hunting, we'll scoop a couple snows, get a little bit of mugs of snow on the way.
Oh.
Yeah, I was kind of grossed out about the amount of snow. Like, I don't know.
It was aggressive.
It was not only like a full cup of snow, but then it was like another cup's worth on top. It was like 8 inches of snow in a cup. I don't know, I'm sure it tasted good, but I kind of had and I wasn't screaming at her in her comments, but I kind of had like the same thoughts in my head. Like, when it's raining, I don't go outside and just let the rain fall in my mouth. I kind of have an idea of like that rain came off the ground. So I don't know, something happened to it up there, but I don't think there's a purifier in the sky. So it probably isn't coming down in the best condition either, because when it comes down, we put it in shit to make it clean. So yeah, I don't know. Good for viral content, maybe not good for your gut microbiome, but good for you, Reese. I forgot all about you until this post, so that was good.
Dude, I'm here for it. All here for it. Here for it. I was like, this is great. And I don't know if you guys watched her videos where she's like talking to the comments, and she's just this like, and somebody's like, that isn't that dirty? And then she's like, well, we just took some snow and we put it in the microwave. Looks clear to me. And then that's the video. Then there's another comment talking about how it's gross or something. She's like, it's not filtered. She's like, well, I don't drink filtered water. And then she goes on this whole rant about how when I was a kid, when it's hot outside, we used to put our mouth directly on the hose. So this isn't dirty to me, dude.
Yeah,
I was dying. Yeah, I'm here for it. Shouts to Reese, man. Shouts to Reese.
Scientifically proven. Microwave the snow. Looks clear to me. I love that.
Right.
Idiots. Jeez, oh man. I love it.
All right.
I love it.
Well, Dan, we got more brunch court. Get at it.
We do. Chris, behind the big board there. Let's go with the peanut butter one. Gentlemen, these commercials have been going around for a little while now from our good friends at Sonic, and it is peanut butter bacon time. And what we have to offer here is two options: a peanut butter bacon milkshake and the peanut butter bacon cheeseburger. So that is a burger patty, American cheese, bacon, and what they're calling peanut butter sauce. I need your opinions on both of these items.
No. Absolutely.
In unison.
Nope. 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 Nope.
It's like one thing to do something and combine things that people wouldn't have thought of. And like they're like, oh, those are complementary flavors. It's another thing to just throw shit together to be viral. And that's all this is. This is Reese Witherspoon making coffee off of the top of her car. That's all it is. This is viral content. It's not gonna, those don't taste good together. I don't care who you are. If you say they taste good together, you're just trying to be part of viral content. This is not a thing.
See, now the burger offends me. Cheese and peanut butter don't belong on the same shelf,
man, dude.
Let alone the same article of food. No way. No way, no way, no how. I might be able to lean in on the milkshake a little bit because sweet and salty. I've admittedly never had bacon and peanut butter together, but I can kind of think it's a peanut butter flavored milkshake with like bacon bits in it. I feel like there's maybe that could work. I'm not sold, but I could lean into that one much more than the idea of this burger. This burger offends me, but the milkshake, maybe. And I feel like that's maybe where it started with Sonic. Peanut butter milk and milkshake, and some idiot out in the corporate office is like, well, we got to make a meal out of it. Put it with a cheeseburger. That not so much, but I'm lukewarm on the milkshake idea.
I don't want either, but the milkshake, yeah, whatever. People, you can put anything in a milkshake, people will drink it. But the burger, why would you ruin it? Like, that's just gross. And I'm not a big, huge peanut butter guy. It's not like I hate peanut butter or something, but like peanut butter has to be like in the right way for me to like eat it, and that is not it.
No, I just don't do one of those commercials where people are sitting in the car enjoying this shit, because that's not.
Oh, dude.
That's not real.
Those two guys. I miss those two guys.
Those two guys were good. Yeah.
They were good.
I like those.
They were good. See, I got you a little bit there. All right. Well, the next item up for bid here at Brunch Court is a Daniel Dudley special. We're talking jelly beans, and we're talking
What?
Easter brunch jelly beans.
Let's go.
That's right. That's right. Easter brunch jelly beans. We'll be rolling out probably the day after Valentine's Day, if we're not kidding ourselves here. We've got 6 different flavors of jelly beans here. First being blueberry maple pancake, then berry smoothie, caramel cold brew, mimosa, chocolate glazed donut, and finally cinnamon roll. We've done jelly beans on this segment countless times. Some crazy ones. We've done some taste tests. This one is perfectly suited for the brunch breakdown. Gentlemen, your thoughts on Easter brunch jelly beans?
I love this. Even the art on the package is great. Like, I might just get a package and frame it. Like, this is great. Like, everything about this is great. Like, I want all of these. Like, come on. This is great idea, guys. We need this.
Round of applause.
This is good.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer, right? All of these sound good. I'm
I was
interested
going to say,
in,
do any of them concern you?
I'm interested in mimosa. Like that's an interesting jelly bean flavor, but I could see even that tasting really good. So Sonic could learn a lesson here. It's like just combine like-minded flavors. I think I got to get these for my kids, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like, and it's all because think at it. Like, at the base level, it's blueberry, some berry mix, caramel, like chocolate and cinnamon, and then I don't know what they're gonna do with mimosa. I guess it's gonna taste like, is it gonna taste like orange juice? I don't know. Is it gonna be fizzy? I don't know. I need to know. Like, this is great. Like, shouts to American hero.
All winners here. Okay, so here's what's happening. All 3 of us, keep your eyes out week after Valentine's Day for these to hit stores.
All right.
And maybe we could do a triple header taste test live on air. We're all trying them one at a time.
I like
and
it.
Give that feedback. How about that?
I like it.
I like it.
You like that? Okay. Nice. I thought you guys would be excited about this one. Yeah, those all sound good. They didn't throw anything weird in there. Yeah, like the only one, it's like, how's mimosa going to work? But I'm sure, orange. And I think you can kind of, artificially create, champagne type of flavor there. So I think that can work. Okay. So we told you we got a special edition of Brunch Court here today.
There we go.
Because speaking of a live taste test, we've got one here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brunch Court Revisited. Okay. A few months ago, towards the end of 2023, we brought something to Brunch Court that was extremely offensive, very unique, one of a kind. And I think we all were very much against it. Well, this limited release item, your boy got his hand on, came in the mail yesterday, and we're going to do this live here for the first time on the Brunch Breakdown.
I kind of want to get, you said it was offensive?
The concept, I think, was rather offensive.
Can I guess?
You can guess.
Guess? Like, put a best guess?
If you have an idea. Yep.
I think the most offensive thing I could remember was like Velveeta trying to be chocolate.
Ooh. Good guess. Not the correct item, but that's good because that was offensive. That actually might have been a little bit more offensive than what I have here today. But yes, that was a good guess.
Dude, I can't think of one that. Just go, Dan. We gotta go. Come on, let's go.
So if you're not watching the video, I encourage you to do so. Just because of the reaction that we're going to get here. Boys, does this look?
Oh my God, you got Doritos
familiar?
Vodka. Oh my God, Dan, you are gonna be hammered looking at these houses today.
I know this has got mistake written all over it. That why I'm not. I had to do this. I know we're doing this early, but
Dan,
unveiling this here.
Dan's gonna be shit faced.
Oh my God!
Let's go.
Drunk House Hunters sponsored by Doritos Empirical Vodka. Like, whoa, God. guys, we got it.
The limited edition. Got it. And we're gonna try it here for the first time live, right on the Brunch Breakdown. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. I already opened the seal because it was a little difficult to open and I want to save a little bit of time. And your boy, see, I even brought out the fancy glassware.
There we go.
Fancy glassware for this right here. I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything as this happens live on air. And I smell I can tell you, just of wafting it, smells like nacho cheese.
Oh,
Smells
God.
like nacho cheese.
Oh, God.
I can
Come
tell you that.
on.
And we're gonna go for it here.
Come on. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Let me go in for a double take. Wow. Nacho cheese. Like straight nacho cheese. Like this is liquefied Doritos. I can definitely taste the alcohol. I'm drinking it. If anybody just listening, I'm drinking it neat. Maybe a little ice would have been a better idea. I could, oh man, I could just got nacho cheese breath now. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy because they use Doritos when making this, and you can absolutely taste Doritos nacho cheese. It's not artificial in any ways. This is the kind of weird thing going on with my taste buds right now. Probably best mixed. I could see it in a margarita.
What?
I don't know. I'd have to. They do have recipes on their website, and there were a couple. I remember Bloody Mary being one of them, but I don't like Bloody Marys. I could see how this definitely works for that. This is the craziest thing I've ever had. This is insane. And if this isn't enough reason for Dee for you to get on a plane and Chris shovel some snow, bring it in a mug, scoop it up, bring it over here, taste this.
My first alcohol in
very
2024 will be Doritos.
Needs to be. This is insane. Limited edition. It's sold out. I think they might re-release it, but this is wild. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably not going to drink it neat on its own. If that's a little, it's a little crazy, but this is. I'm happy with this purchase, and I'm happy with the amount of sips that I've taken because I will be passed out or on my ass in an hour or so if I have any more. But like I want to try more because it's so nacho cheesy.
I feel like you have this at your house, Dan. The Empirical, this is called the Double Triangle Margarita. Empirical Doritos vodka, you have. Tequila, lime juice, agave syrup, and then salt.
Maybe that's what I should have made. Maybe that's what I should have made. That's what I will try.
Next week.
That's what I will try. Next week.
Next week.
Yeah. On its own.
The double triangle margarita.
It is nacho cheesy on its own. We're going to have to go margarita next time. That's the way to go. I'll save some of this for you boys. You got it. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I love it.
It's not disgusting. If you like Doritos, it's not disgusting, but it is definitely alcoholic and definitely nacho cheesy.
Incredible.
Good for you, Dan.
Wow.
Nice work.
Good work, Dan.
Thank you.
Wow. Bruncher of the week, Dan Knopp. Beautiful.
Love it.
All right, let's get into what we are listening to. Chris, what you got, my man?
All right, my first one is from a band called Go for Gold. I haven't talked about them in a while, but I have put them on our playlist before. They are a pop punk band from Little Rock, Arkansas, not a hotbed of not what you would think is a hotbed of anything musically. But they put out a new EP called Lost and Alone, and I want to put the title track of that EP on our playlist this week. They are everything I like about pop punk, extremely catchy, extremely energetic. So that's my first pick.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll go because keep it rocking with pop punk. Neck Deep put out a new album, and it is great. Also, note 10 songs, 33 minutes to everyone listening. 10 songs, 33 minutes. We Need More Bricks is the song I'm putting on the playlist. That song is holy shit. It's like coffee. That song's amazing. It's political because I didn't know where Neck Deep was from. I didn't know this until I looked this up because I was like, man, this is some like, why are they trying to burn down the palace? They're talking about the youth and everyone's mad. And I'm like, this is amazing. Well, great song. We Need More Bricks. And I mean, this album's great. So yeah, but We Need More Bricks, Neck Deep on the playlist.
Look at that. I love it. Well, let's get back into the origins of kind of pop punk and go with some old school, but new school. Green Day, fellas. We put some of the new Green Day in the playlist for the last couple of months. The album is out. Saviors is out. And in my opinion, this is the best collection of Green Day music since American Idiot.
Hey.
They put out albums since then. Collectively, they knew what they were doing. Okay, they knew what they were doing with this one. And again, a handful of singles been on the playlist already, but I'm gonna put Corvette Summer on the playlist. I think it's something that you two will particularly like. This album is really good, really, really good, and it's nice to know that Green Day can still kind of, give us something different. Still stay true to their origin and what they are and who they are, but Saviors, the album is great. Check out Corvette Summer.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Billy Joe doing interviews talking about like how he can still be so angsty, like in his 50s or however old he is.
Yep.
You do you, Billy Joe.
Yeah.
All right, I had Neck Deep obviously as well with their album. I'm gonna put the first track from that album on the playlist. Dumbstruck, Dumb Fuck. It is amazing. The whole album's great. I've mentioned this before about Neck Deep. Like they are just true to it. Every album, they're true to what I love about pop punk. And this one, it's the same deal. So good stuff.
Dude, great song. Great song. Almost put that on the playlist, but We Need More Bricks is just it's a crazy song. So have you seen the Apple commercial where the plugs are singing?
Yeah. The outlets on the wall.
Yeah, the outlet. Yeah, the outlets are singing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that song is called Way Too Long by a dude named Doughboy, who I didn't know existed because I was like, I thought it was this guy named Don Toliver, who was like hip hop producer, singer of the moment. And that's who I thought it was because he sounds exactly like him. Right. And I thought it was just like a song made for a commercial because like Don Toliver's just the guy that would have done that. But no, this is a song by a guy named Doughboy, and the song's called Way Too Long. And if you like that commercial as much as I do, you're gonna like the song. It's great.
It is good commercial, good song. I thought like part of it, like the back half of the song, I was like, is this Chance the Rapper? And so that's interesting. Mentioned Don Toliver too. Like, I could get. How about that? Shouts to Doughboy.
Yeah, shouts to Doughboy.
Okay. My next song is from an artist called Ali X, and this song is called "Off with Her Tits."
All right.
Started listening to it, and I was like, this is going to be interesting just based on the name of the song. And it kind of sounds like, if you listen to it blindly, it kind of sounds like it's from like a modern day musical or something like that, kind of upbeat, kind of 80s. It's a very cool sounding track. But the lyrics, you can't help but like kind of chuckle, and which is okay because Ali X said that, this song is more of a satirization, excuse me, of particularly agonizing thoughts that that never give her a break, and she decided to parody them for a little bit of relief. So it's something you're allowed to laugh at. And Off with Her Tits by Ali X.
Nice.
Check that one out.
There you go. All right, my last one is from a band called 408. And guys, I'll be honest with you. Okay, they put out an EP a couple weeks ago called Hot Mess. I can't decide if I like this band. They are like one of those. I feel like there's one of these in every genre where like you like the music, but then you see the band and you're like, I don't know if I like the music as much anymore. Like I heard their songs. They're very catchy. I'll put Hot Mess, the song, on the playlist. But then I saw the band, and they're like one of those punk bands that like they just look like they're trying too hard to convince you that they're a punk band.
Oh.
I'll let you be the
That's
judge.
a shame.
Yeah. 408. That's my last one.
My last one, I have two, and here's the reason why there's two. It's because they're both live performances. So G-Flip, friend of the Brunch Breakdown, put out a cover of Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer, and it's awesome. The last minute is incredible. It's incredible. Okay. And then Teddy Swims, another friend of the Brunch Breakdown, put out I've Tried Everything But Therapy Part 1 live, and it is awesome. The whole thing. That was my album of the year, and hearing it live and having it in that way is awesome to hear. And so shouts to, Teddy Swims for even doing that, because it's awesome. So there you go. Live performances.
Love that. Love that. Teddy took home a couple of brunchies, if I'm not mistaken. Big time winner. Last one for me is from a band called The Strike, and their song Just Friends. And I fell in love with the song. Like, there's a few songs where you're 30 seconds in, you're like, I know I'm going to love this whole thing. There's a risk that the bridge could be shitty or something like that, but I fell in love with it instantly. And this whole band really kind of had a chance to dive in more of them, discover them. They got some nice keyboard in there, a little saxophone sneaks up on you. Just really super, super, super catchy tune. Just Friends from The Strike.
Nice.
Love it. Well, that is the playlist. Make sure you check out the Sounds of Brunch on Spotify and watch the show and listen to the Brunch Breakdown on Spotify. Just do it all on Spotify. Listen to the playlist, Listen to everything, do it all. All right, boys, final thoughts as we end a great Brunch Breakdown.
Follow Steel City Dan 22 on all platforms for the first episode of what's it called? Driving drunk and looking at houses or whatever.
Wait, whoa.
Drunk House Hunters. I'm sorry, Drunk House Hunters.
A little different there.
Easy.
Yeah. Driving drunk.
I don't know. Yeah, Dan, no, he's not gonna drive drunk.
No.
Shannon will drive and Dan will ride shotgun and
driving drunk and looking at houses. No, Chris. No. No.
But that's all I need. It's the year. It's the Steel City Dan's 2024 is the year. We're gonna be house hunting. We're gonna be going to Applebee's once a week. We're gonna be drinking Doritos, liquor. I mean, this is the American dream, people. It really is.
That's the Brunch Breakdown. We're out.